All right, what is up, guys? VV back with another video. Excuse me. And today we're going to be going over another type of community spotlight video. And I'm going to be looking at some of the mats. I'm going to be showing you all some of the mats that I use and where I got them from. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop right into this video. Let me make sure it's not going too fast. I probably have it on 2x speed, don't I? No, it's just one. This is fine. So just kind of give it, so this first mat we're looking at here was one of the first ones I got from Inked Gaming. And I should have said that at first. Let me pause right here. Where I got these from is a website called inkedgaming.com. And I'm going to talk more about them in a second. But let me just go ahead and show off the products first, then we'll get back to that. Okay. So I'm just kind of showing. So first up here, this one is a larger size than normal mats. This would be good for like a dungeon master type of thing if you do Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. Like it's got that extra space on it. And if you're playing at home, and I'm shining a light on it to kind of show better quality. I don't have the best lighting in my house. It just is what it is. But I'm just trying to show, you know, this is a good quality one. And this one, here, let me pause before I move on to the next one. This picture here is from Harry Potter, and I think it's the Half-Blood Prince, I believe. And I'm not going to give any spoilers out, but this is a really, you know, climactic scene in Harry Potter, the Half-Blood Prince, the 6th one. Okay, very cool. And this is, for those who don't know, this is where I get my name from. So this guy in the middle, his name is Dumbledore. That's his last name is Dumbledore, and his full name is Albus Percival Wulfric Brian Dumbledore. So Wulfric is where I get the VV from, right? The whole idea of the two V's makes a W. So this is where I get it from. I know that was like Inception levels of, you know, understanding, but that's where it comes from. Okay, but that is a slightly larger mat than normal. This is an average size playmat. And so the last one I had custom made. This one is just one of their default designs. And I'm going to throw the cards on there just so you can kind of see how it looks. Like there, you know, there's your leader. She'd be in the dead center, right? Or they would be in the center. There's your Dawn down there. Life up here. I probably should have chose different colored sleeves for that, like how I have for the Dawn's, like yellow sleeves. But it's okay. It'll look better for the last few mats that I'm going to show. But this Inked Gaming place sells really high quality mats. And this one and the one we just saw, I do need to go back. Don't worry, I'll fast forward. Do you see the edges of these? They're a specific kind of edge. We actually have to see what they're called because I'll just be butchering it the entire time. Let me see. It's a specific type of edge that I'm not really necessarily interested. Stitched edging, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. So let me get back to where we were. Okay, let me play it. And it's also on this one. And after using having experience playing TCGs for this long now, I stay away from stitched edging now. Because if you have the edging stitched, it's very hard to pull your cards off the side without snagging it. And if you look very closely, I know the quality is probably going to be terrible, you know, on YouTube, but it starts to frill a little bit. And yes, there are tools I'm sure you could get that could help you, you know, nip this up, so to speak. But I would rather it just not be there because I don't want it there, right? I'm not concerned with my cards sliding off my mat. Even with these, I don't know if you can see, I even have these huge fans blowing at all time back here. You know, like where I play at, I have these fans on almost all the time, and they don't mess with the cards at all. So I'm not really concerned about the stitched edging, even though I think it does technically look nicer for practical purposes. I can't even speak. I'm sorry, guys. For practical purposes, it's not ideal. Okay. All right. So I'm just kind of showing. Now I'm going to scoop this one up. Now these next three mats I want to show you are mats I had custom made, and I just got them last week. And I'm very, so let me go ahead and pause right here. These are mats that I'm looking at. We'll see what people think about them. I had some custom mats made for the VV Theory, right, for the channel. And I, just so everyone knows before you see them, I intentionally chose a very basic design at first. Okay, so you're going to see that here. Whoops, I don't know what just happened. I just blasted through. Okay, so you just got a sneak peek of all of them, right? Well, no, just two of them. So this next mat here, this is the first design I think I came up with, and it was just a very clean, basic design. It's got a little bit of dirt at the bottom there from the mat that was on top that I'm trying to get that off. But here's the idea. I have the strip in the middle there for a specific reason, so it can break apart the zones. You have your combat zone, and then what I call like the commander zone, where where you have your leader, your commander, whatever game you're playing, you know, and then you got your dawn or your resources down at the bottom. And again, sorry, the sleeves are black. You can't even see the deck right there, but that's just because I have black sleeves on black. Just kind of pushing everything around, just trying to show you. Sorry about the flashes in the background. I had the TV on when I was recording this. So there's the life right there. And it was something about this design, and I do build off of this, and I get to I get to a point where I really like it, and that'll be the last one I show, is the one that I like the most. And so my idea is this, while we're watching me, you know, mess around with this, my idea is this. If I find a design that everyone likes, you know, that they're specifically going, here's the second one, by the way, a design that everyone likes, I'll probably end up mass printing them because it's cheaper to do that. And then I'll end up giving them away for like giveaways. Or if people are interested in buying them, you know, I could start up like a store type thing and, you know, give them the absolute best deal that I can. Because as y'all know, I'm not trying to make money off of playing the game. I have a full-time job for that, but I do like to help out gamers. So this would be a good way to do that with like giveaways and, you know, just, you know, even just like I said, just selling them for like extremely, you know, good deals, because we'll look at it in a sec. I'm shining a light on these cards right here so you can see the lighting a little better. There's the life over there. But the whole idea here is, if there's enough people that want them, if I mass buy them, and we'll look at that in a second, if I buy them in bulk, it's a lot cheaper, right? But who would want to buy 50 of these mats? You see what I'm saying? To get that discount, because then there's no point in doing that. But if enough people are interested, I will mass buy them, and then it would be, you know, a good way to help out with the community, like I said, because I would sell them at an extremely discounted price if that's what was needed, just to, you know, be able to get these out easier, or do giveaways. We'll see it. We'll see how this is received by the people that watch the video, by the people who support the channel. Okay, this is the one. Okay, I'm just gonna pause it. This is easily my favorite design, and I know some people are looking at this like, dude, that is so basic. Okay, well, number one, because it's white, you can have your favorite artist draw on this. Okay, that's number one. Number two, it's got the VV, just very basic design. You know, the VV theory. It's got the two V's for VV. And then in the middle, it's got your little commander area, but that black rectangle serves as a purpose to separate the combat zone, the life zone, the resource zone, and your deck and trash zone. I know it's kind of abstract or minimalist, but I absolutely love this design. Yes, in the future, I will probably make more elaborate designs, especially if I start talking to my brother about having him draw me up some designs, because he's an artist. I am as well, but I always like helping other people out. If anyone listening to this is an artist and you want to come up with some designs, by all means, you know, that's something we can talk about. You know, we could talk about that later, maybe trying to find a way to sell it, you know, and you get a cut of it kind of thing. You know, like that's something we'll have to work out, right? This is all just ad-libbing right now. So let's go ahead and get through the rest of this here. Again, just kind of shining the light on it. And right here, I'm going to set it up. Like, look at this. I don't know what, like I said, I know this design is so basic, and most people like the really crazy designs with like the characters fighting. But man, for me, this design is so clean. I absolutely love it. And I want you guys to tell me which of the three are you more leaning towards, and then I can go from there, you know, in future videos and, yeah, print out whichever ones we think's best, and then that would be, you know, because I only want to mass produce like maybe one or two of these. Does that make sense? Like I only want to like mass print about probably one or two, three at the most, just to see if they even sell. That's just me shining the light on it, trying to give an idea there. And yeah, guys, notice how the middle here, like where that rectangle is. Let me pause this for a second. Notice where that rectangle is. It gives you space to turn your leader sideways and your stage sideways. Like I said, guys, it might look basic. Let me hit play. This might look basic, and it is basic to an extent, but I put a lot of thought into this, as crazy as that might sound. It's like, oh, you just put a rectangle in the middle of the page. It's like, no, I had to measure all this out. You know, I had to get all the dimensions for the size of the mat. find a way to translate it from from paint into here. I'm just right now. I'm just showing you. See where the I got this fancy little button on now. You see where I can like make my mouse make a little circle around it. Getting fancy, I know, guys. Getting fancy, moving up. But I'm just showing where the dawn is on the side. And just again, let me hit pause so we can just see this. This is all intended. Like I have this laid out this way for a specific reason. There's where your dawn deck will go over here. Here's where your life can go up here. Here's your combat zone all up here. Your commander zone or your leader zone, whatever you want to call it, where your stage can go as well. You've got your resources, your trash, and your deck. Just, I don't know, something about this. It really resonated with me. But anyway, I do want to hear what you guys have to say about this, because I know this is just, you know, my own preference kind of thing. Okay, I don't know about this angle. It came out decent. So for this angle, I'm holding the camera tripod with one hand, and I've got my hand on with my phone with the flash on in the other, literally like breaking my back here. I'm like, man, this feels so uncomfortable. But anyway, very cool. Like I said, I'm very happy with the way this design came out. So while this is playing out, I definitely want to know what you guys think about it. You know, I know not everyone's going to be interested. Whoops, let me move my mouse there. Okay, I thought it would go away. If I click, will it go away? There we go. So, now I will say I am much more into the more basic designs, but I'm not opposed to making something more complex in the future. And it really just depends. Like I said, I've noticed some people in the comment section have expressed interest in, like, supporting me kind of thing. And just, like, spreading the word about me is the only support that I really, really want. Does that make sense? Like, you guys just being like, yeah, man, I watched the VV Theory. You should check it out sometime. Stuff like that. That's the most support that I want. Or, you know, sharing videos with friends and stuff. Oh, I had to bust out the old, or the new, this is from Atakai.tcg, from his channel. He does custom leader cards. Really awesome, this Rebecca he made. I think he's going to be coming out with, I think he just recently came out with a queen that I want to pick up. And I also want to pick up the black-yellow Charlotte Lindland if he ever gets that printed out. But very cool. And again, notice the size. This is a card in one of the hard sleeves. So you won't have to worry about the, you know, the rectangle that I made there, the black rectangle, is perfectly large enough to house whatever card you know, whatever special case you have your leader in, if you have a special alt-art leader and stuff like that. Okay, and that's about it for me showing these off. Let me just fast forward. Okay, and there it is, just in it, like just completely clean. Okay, let me pause it there, and now let's go look at the website. so like I was saying, this is inkedgaming.com. If you're trying to, like, if you're not interested in buying my stuff at all, you can still use this place to get all kinds of stuff. Looks like they got dice bags, mouse pads, playmats, really cool stuff to get you started for the newer players. And like I said, you know, when it comes to TCGs, the playmats are the most important one. Oh, cool. Look at this basketball one. That's really cool. And they got little sports cards on it. That's actually really cool in my opinion. But anyway, when you get these, let me do a custom one. Let me do a custom playmat just to get an idea. Standard playmat. I'm not going to upload an image right now, but ultimately, so you see how much it is. It's like $25 to get a custom playmat without any of this extra stuff like stitched edging, editing and preview, and then play zones. Let's see what play zone does if we click that. Oh, okay, very cool. So look, you can even do like a one-piece play zone and stuff like that. That's really cool. That's interesting. But anyway, long story short, did that make the price go up? Hang on. No, okay, it did. So again, back to what I was saying, it would be like 25 bucks. And look, if you buy 50 of, or 25 of them, excuse me, it's 50% off. And then they have extra order design quantity options here, I guess, if you try to get a quote from them, if you want like 100 or more. But anyway, long story short, because I'm thinking like this, if I can buy 25 of a specific design most people are interested in, that would be, time to bust out the calculator, I guess. There it is. That would be like, so 25 times 25, because that's how we'd be buying. It'd be like 625 times, like, I don't know, like 0.07 for tax we'll just do. So plus 625. It'd be somewhere around like almost 700 bucks. And then at that point, but then, oh shoot, I did the tax first. Hang on, let me do 625. But then I gotta do times 0.5 to cut it in half. It'd be 312. times then the tax. Then we got times 0.0. Let me do 0.07. I'm not. I think it's 0.06, but just to be safe. So plus 312.5. Plus 312.5. It'd be this. And then if I divided that by the 25 that I'm getting, it's like the new price of the mat would be like almost. So I'd be able to sell it at like $15 kind of. Well, I'd also have to work in shipping and handling, but I think it'd be like $20 where you'd be saving $5 on a mat if I were to go this route. Anyway, just something to think about. If you guys got any ideas on this, by all means, comment in the comment section below, or come hang out on not Facebook. Goodness gracious, I do not use Facebook at all. On Discord, come hang out on Discord and chat with us on there. You can private message me on there if you got any cool ideas, or like I said, if you're an artist that might want to try to do like some kind of commissions, we could up the price to like normal, so that way you get a cut of it as well. Stuff like that. Because like I say, guys, I'm always trying to help out the community. I want to see the community grow. I want to see the community thrive. So by all means, guys, even if you don't want to support what I'm doing at, you know, like with the VV Theory stuff, definitely check these guys out. I mean, I saw something at the bottom here talking about how, let me see it. Yeah, look at this. Helping you game in style since 2011. Check that out, guys. So they've been doing this for 12 years. They're chasing the 15-year milestone. You know what I mean? Just helping out gamers take their game to the next level with these cool mats, dice bags, and Playmats and Mousepads, excuse me, and all kinds of stuff. So by all means, check them out. And that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Come hang out with us on the Discord. And yeah, I think that's about it, guys. Until next time, peace.